Hello, my name is Megan Hurst. I am your child's geometry teacher this year at Ipswich High School. I've actually been teaching geometry every year for my 11 years of teaching, and it's always a fun course. I really want to make sure that my students walk away from geometry with really strong problem-solving skills, resiliency in mathematics, so having the confidence to complete a problem even when they get stuck, and to keep trying, even if they have a wrong solution, seeing if they can utilize that solution to find the correct answer. And that's a concept that I really like to reinforce throughout the year, that math is about getting the wrong answer sometime. So please help me on that on your end, especially where you guys will be at home with the kiddos. If they're getting frustrated, the process is part of, or being frustrated is part of math. We want to get a little bit frustrated. We want to have that feeling of feeling uncomfortable sometimes, because that's what pushes us to be able to understand a challenging topic, and that's okay to be frustrated. So please help reinforce that, and if your student is getting overly frustrated and really confused, please have them come see me, because I can explain things in a multitude of different ways, and sometimes we just need to see it a different way. I obviously can't explain a process 5 different ways in class. I just don't have the time to do it, unfortunately, but I can always come up with a way that will fit your child and help your child to understand the material a little bit better, and hopefully that will teach them a strategy that they can then take into other math classes. So I do want to talk a little bit about how our class is organized this year online, for both the remote students that are fully remote, as well as the students on their hybrid remote days. So I'm going to share my screen with you all. First of all, the most important thing that I feel like I did for your students this year is I organized everything by week. And each day in the week that we have instruction, I'll release a presentation. And so Tuesday's presentation looks similar to this. And it's always released about 10 minutes before class starts, so it's the most recent material that will pop up within their Google Classroom. And then the presentation for the remote students is very easy to follow. It's as if they were in class. So we join all together. I go through the agenda with everyone. My in-person students are not on their computers at all. I really want them having as close to a normal school experience as possible. We'll do Desmos activities and different things online, but for the most part, I really want them to just be paper and pencil, just having a normal math experience pre-pandemic. So the students, both at home and remotely, will complete a warm-up, and then we'll go over the homework, which should be very manageable for your child. So if your child is spending an insane amount of time doing their math homework, please let me know. It's really just to reinforce skills, and to have more time kind of sitting with that information. So if they're really struggling and spending over a half hour on a homework assignment, please let me know so that I can work with them and help to clear up anything. And then I have a notes portion most days. And whenever I do the notes portion of class, I always make sure to record that. And this image right here, there'll always be some type of image, will be linked to that recording so they have access to that. And this is really important for me because I understand that a lot of the students don't have the same environment at home. And I also get that not all students learn the same from online. So I like that you guys, or that my students have that opportunity to rewatch any parts of the lesson that they feel confused with. So if they're confused on a homework, this is another great space that you can send your child. Say, go back to the slide deck from today or from the presentation today, rewatch the notes, see if something kind of clicks after watching it a second time, because sometimes we just need a little bit more processing time. I think we can all agree that nobody processes information at the same pace and in the same way even. And then the last slide in all of my presentations gives the homework assignment for the next class. This information, the homework assignment, can also be located on Google Classroom as well. And just so that you're aware, your child will be taking a picture, converting it to a PDF, which I've talked through them of how to do, and they're doing a great job with, and then uploading it to Google Classroom. So if you're on their Google Classroom page and you're looking to see that they're completing things, please make sure that they're not just clicking turn in, but they actually have something attached to that assignment that they're uploading. And that's a key area that we just need to be mindful of if we're monitoring our child's progress online. So if you have any questions, the last page in the slide deck has my email address. Please email me. I respond to email much faster than phone calls, and I'd be happy to set up a conversation with you if that's what you feel like you'd like to discuss anything. So hopefully one day I'll get to meet you all, but for now, have a great night.